Guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Mike James. Today we're going to be talking about what you can be doing outside of Twitch to grow as a streamer. Before we do though, just a quick highlight. I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. If you'd like to check me out, you can go and click on the link down below in the description. We talk about all things stream related and growth, and we occasionally play the odd game on stream so that we can all share in a fun time and help each other grow. With that being said, guys, let's just jump into today's video. So many of you for a long time now have often wondered how you can grow your streams with creating content on other platforms, and it's one of the most cliche things that a stream advice giver or a stream coach or a stream growth expert or whatever you want to call them is whatever you want to call them, there is always the advice of you should be making content on other platforms in order to grow on Twitch. Now, I actually wanted to do a breakdown today and just talk a little bit about that for 10 minutes, just because it is a touchy subject that a lot of people tend to get defensive around and make comments on, and I wanted to break a few things down so that we could all learn from it today. So let's look at the main purpose of why you should be creating content outside of Twitch. Well, Twitch doesn't really have much of a discoverability in terms of actually finding new streamers yet. There is much better platforms out there such as Twitter, YouTube, maybe even TikTok, but TikTok's a whole different ballgame. I could probably make an entire video on TikTok. And the purpose of it is to utilize that platform's algorithms and techniques of growth so that you can attract a new audience to you as a person, and then you can drive them over with what's called in the industry a call to action, or basically just get people to come over from the platform that you're on over to your Twitch channel. And that is kind of the purpose of why I am making this video right now, because I want people out there who are struggling to grow as streamers, people that just want to talk about branding and businesses and stream growth, can all come over to my channel and we can talk about content creation and growth in general, because it's what I'm passionate about and it's what I really love doing, and I want to connect with other people that are interested in building their own businesses and their own streams. So with that being said, the purpose of actually making content and utilizing the discoverability is just purely to get eyes on your content. So that is kind of the number one reason why we always to people why you should be making content on other platforms, because quite frankly, you're wasting your time just being on Twitch. If you are waking up in the morning and you want to be a full-time Twitch streamer, then that is fine. I have nothing to say against that. If you don't want to make content on any other platform and you just want to live stream 5 days a week and nothing else, go for it. Just make sure that you are ready for a very, very long grind. And even some of the biggest professionals in the field, such as this person right here, suggests that you cannot pop off on Twitch without growing elsewhere. So with that entire reason in mind, you want to be stepping down some of your streaming days and creating content on other platforms. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about what types of content you can make on other platforms in a second. But first and foremost, what I want to talk about is what your schedule could look like. I won't use the word should because I don't want to set this as the standard. This is obviously entirely down to you as an individual, and I just want to sort of give you some ideas, but this is what a healthy schedule would look like. So you've got a 3-day-a-week stream schedule. That could be Monday, Tuesday, Friday. It could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. As long as you're consistent with those 3 days and have a good long stream schedule for the days that you're actually streaming so that you can create a good live show, then that is the utmost important aspect of this, is having the consistency there. But you may be asking yourself, well, if I'm only streaming 3 days a week and I'm supposed to be doing this full time, what can I be doing outside of that that's going to help me grow? Well, this is where YouTube comes in. This is where Twitter comes in. This is where Instagram and TikTok and any other social media platform that you want to attempt to utilize comes in. Because this is where you can say to people, right, I have Obviously, I'm streaming 3 days a week. I don't really have much time around those 3 days, and I have a little bit of time on all the other days where I can be making content. Well, the first thing that I would do is look at YouTube. The reason why is why I recommend this. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world, and it has great discoverability algorithms, and there has been some videos done that's already explained this, so I don't want to go into too much in-depth reasoning behind this, not in this particular video, but basically you need to be making searchable and discoverable content on platforms like YouTube, where you can basically slap how-to on the front of things, and you will ultimately generate views, because people are always searching how to do something, because it is a well-used search engine. So if you just made how-to guides on the game that you're in, or you made how to do this, or guides or walkthroughs, that is probably some of the better content that you could be creating for YouTube. However, I want to stress that this doesn't always have to be the case. You don't have to become a Fortnite streamer and just create Fortnite content on YouTube. What you could essentially do is you can actually branch out on YouTube and give yourself more content. So, for example, if you are somebody that is a lover of books, I recently ran into somebody that didn't really know what she wanted to do on YouTube, and so I spoke to her about becoming what's known as a booktuber, which was a term that I actually discovered whilst I was helping her figure this out. And basically there's an entire massive community on YouTube where people essentially read books and review them on camera, like I'm doing right now. Don't know what the hand motion was, but they are essentially giving out their sort of takes on the books that they're reading, and there's a big community around of people that are watching that content. So I said, you could essentially do something like that, but do books that inspired games, things like the Witcher books and the Lord of the Rings book. That could be a great little niche for you. You know, everybody knows that you are the booktuber that does gaming books, and so when you start picking up that audience on YouTube, then you can then give them the call to action. By the way, guys, I have a live stream over on Twitch where I stream this many times a week at this time, and you can come here and talk all things books with me all day if you wish. And that would be a perfect little call to action that you could incorporate in the video, and that will allow that person to understand that the value that they're going to get from going to your stream is being able to talk about books. Just like how I said at the beginning of this video, you can come to my channel on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheMikeJames, where you can actually talk about stream growth, you can talk about business, you can talk about branding, we can share what we know and share what we love about this business, and that is essentially the best thing that you could be doing on YouTube. Now, there is other platforms like Instagram and Twitter. Instagram is there's a very thin line on Instagram about what works and what doesn't work, but fair to say that Instagram, like most other platforms, but probably more so for Instagram, requires a lot of investment in time in order to actually generate any results, unless you are the type of person that is very photogenic and can create the sort of photogenic content that performs well on that platform. Otherwise, you're in for quite a long grind, and you're going to have to try and build up your name by being authentic and commenting on other people's posts. Twitter is probably rated as the best platform for streamers to be on because it's a micro-blogging platform. So it gives you the opportunity to share your clips, share your content, but also share your opinions, share the sort of inner thoughts of your mind about certain areas. You can share your life, you can share your day, and that's why Twitter is super good as a platform, because it also has a micro streaming community that allows you to sort of build up your name within, and you can also connect with other people within your industry. So for example, if you're an animal rights activist that streams on Twitch, you can connect with other animal rights activists that might not be on Twitch, and that way you've got a whole new audience untapped that you can convert over to your cause and you can talk about live on Twitch. So obviously there's loads of different ways that you can utilize these social media platforms, and I just wanted to address this in today's video because there has been quite a little bit of talk on Twitter today, and obviously I'm going to be talking a little bit about it on Twitter as well today, about growing an audience elsewhere and how important it is for growth. And it's not necessary for growth. I want to stress that. It's not 100% necessary. People are able to grow on Twitch without the use of other platforms. It's just in an industry that's forever becoming more mainstream, you're going to struggle if you keep yourself on one platform such as Twitch, which has very minimal discoverability. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there. If you want to talk about more ideas about what you could be doing on different platforms in order to attract people to your brand and your stream, you can join the Discord, and I'll be happy to help anybody that comes in. Just at me on the Discord, just ask me questions, more than happy to reply, and just make sure that you also share your knowledge with other people as well. I can't stress how important it is to come into a Discord server and not just ask me for help, but ask each other for help as well, because that is the most important thing to me, is having a strong community where everybody knows what the hell we're talking about, so that we can all help each other and all help generate ideas for each other. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. It's been absolutely amazing being able to talk about this stuff on camera. I hope you guys have got something from today's video. Let me know down in the comments down below what you're doing outside of Twitch in order to grow your stream. And guys, I will see you in the next video, and hopefully the new studio vlogs will be starting very, very soon. I just need to buy a camera first, and once I've got the camera, I'll be starting the studio vlogs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go and watch my channel update video. But guys, until the next streamer guide video, take care everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.